Hello everyone, I'm Chair RM. Before we proceed to our new lesson, do not forget to subscribe, like, and click the notification bell. Thank you so much. Before we begin to our lesson for today, let us familiarize the different inequalities symbol. So we have quadratic inequalities, we have less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. We also have open circle. This open circle is for less than or greater than. Then we have the closed circle. It is for less than or equal to or greater than or equal to. When we say quadratic inequalities, it is an equality that contains a polynomial of degree 2, or in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c is greater than 0, where a, b, and c are real numbers with a is not equal to 0. We have forms of quadratic inequalities. We have ax squared plus bx plus c is less than 0. Ax squared plus bx plus c is less than or equal to 0. Third, we have ax squared plus bx plus c is greater than 0. Then the last one, we have ax squared plus bx plus c is greater than or equal to 0. And we have steps in solving a quadratic inequality with a number line, of course. We have number 1, write the inequality with 0 on the right side. Number 2, factor the quadratic trinomial. Then solve to separate the x-axis into 3 regions. Number 3, prepare a number line. 4, choose a value or number from each part and substitute to the original quadratic inequality to determine if the result is true or false. 5, write the solution set. Let us have example 1. We have x squared minus 5x plus 6 is greater than 0. So as you can see, we have here greater than. So we use an open circle instead of closed circle. First, for this example, we have x squared minus 5x plus 6 is greater than 0. For step 1, we will write the corresponding quadratic equation, which is x squared minus 5x plus 6 equals 0. Let us solve these inequalities, but before that, let us change first these inequalities into equation. We have x squared minus 5x plus 6 equals 0. Then let us solve this by factoring. We have parenthesis x minus 2, then parenthesis x minus 3 equals 0. Then after that, using the zero product property, we will separate the two. So we have x minus 2 equals 0. Then another, we have x minus 3 equals 0. Then we have x is equal to 2, while the other x is equal to 3. So now the critical number are x equals 2 and we have x equals 3. Then let us sketch the graph of x squared minus 5x plus 6 is greater than 0. To graph this, of course, we have a number line here. This is the 0. Then as you can see, we will locate 2 and 3. So we have positive 2 and we have positive 3. The points at 2 and 3 separate the x-axis into 3 regions. Choose a value from each part and substitute into parenthesis x minus 2, parenthesis x minus 3 is greater than 0. Determine whether the result is true or false. Then let us try the first region. In the first region, let us use x equals 0. Then we will substitute the value of x minus 2, then x minus 3. So we have 0 minus 2, and then 0 minus 3 is greater than 0. Let us check if it is true or false. So the answer is true. Okay, as you can see, 6 is greater than 0, so that is true. Now let us choose a value from the middle part. So let us choose x equals 2.5. So let us substitute 2.5 into parenthesis x minus 2, parenthesis x minus 3 is greater than 0. Then let us solve. So the answer is negative 0.25 is greater than 0. So the answer is false. Next, for the third region, let us choose again a value from the third region. Then let us substitute to x minus 2, parenthesis x minus 3. Then subtract. We have 4 minus 2, and then 4 minus 3. So we have 2 is greater than 0. So the answer is true. So using the 3 test points, the first and the third part or region are true, so we will shade the number line from 2 to the left and from 3 to the right. Take note that the open circles are used in the graph to show that 2 and 3 are not part of the solution set. So the solution, or from the sketch, we obtain the solution, the set of all x's such that x is less than 2 or x is greater than 3. And that is the answer for number 1. Let us have example number 2. Let us solve the quadratic inequality x squared minus 5x plus 6. So now instead of greater than, I change it into less than or equal to. Then let us solve this using a number line. Okay, now, so let us solve number 2. We have x squared minus 5x plus 6 is less than or equal to 0. So, kanina, greater than ang ginamit natin. So, ngayon, instead of greater than, ginawa nating less than naman ngayon, then dinagdagan natin ng is equal to. Para ma-differentiate nyo lang yung dalawa, kung ano ba yung pagkakaiba ni open circle at saka ni closed circle. So, sa number 1, ginamit natin ay open circle. Dito naman sa number 2 ay closed circle dahil nga mayroong equal to. Okay. So, let us solve, okay, using the factoring method, the value of x is 2, and then we have 3. Do not forget that to solve a quadratic inequality, you will find the roots of each corresponding equality. The points corresponding to the roots of the equality for this example is x equals 2 and x equals 3. And then let us plot these 2 and 3 to the number line. So let us draw a number line. So do not forget, from 0 to right are all positive numbers. Then 0 to the left are all negative numbers. Then after that, we will plot or locate x equals 2, then x equals 3 to the number line to separate the line into 2 or 3 intervals. So let us plot first 2, and then after that, let us plot 3. Okay, this is the closed circle. Okay. So, After that, let us solve a number. We will choose a number here. Pwede tayong kumuha dito. Pwedeng negative 1, negative 2, 0, and 1. It's up to you. Basta magte-test tayo ng number dito sa kaliwa, sa gitna, at saka sa kanan. Okay, let us check the first one. I use 0. Okay, so instead of negative 1, gumamit ako ng 0. So we have 0. Okay, this one. And then, dito naman, gumamit ako ng 2.5. As you can see, in the first one, we have false. And then the second region, we have true. And then the third region, we have also false. Now, we will shade this. So, if the middle o yung gitna ang tama, so ito yung shade natin. Shade natin ito. Like this. It means ito yung ating answer. Okay. From the sketch, we obtain the solution. We have the set of all x's such that x is greater than or equal to 2 and x is less than or equal to 3. And that's all for today. See you again next time. Thank you and God bless.